If you had to choose to date either a crypto bro, AI bro, or a farmer, who would you date and why? Do you say like instead of good morning, darling, do you go GM, wag me?
Hello! You've reached Taste, the podcast that sweetens up the blockchain and crypto powered new internet, leaving a great taste in your mouth afterwards. This is Kelly, your host. I serve tasty conversations with seriously on chain builders, innovators, and thought leaders every single week. This episode is the first of season 2. Satoshi is a woman. We have two gorgeous girls, Anna and Solomiya, representing Crypto Girls DAO, a community of talented girls spanning research, creators, and general users. They share their why for working in this industry, how anyone can join and be a part of Crypto Girls DAO. We fangirl a little bit over SocialFi and its potential, and we get pretty real about what it's like to be a girl working in crypto. Hope you enjoy.
GM. So I'm so excited today because this is the first conversation of season 2 of Taste. And it's really exciting because it's called Satoshi is a Woman. This is my theory, right? Satoshi was a female figure. And we have two amazing ladies on the pod with me today, Anna and Solomiya from Crypto Girls. Is it DAO or Club? Same thing to me, but correct me here. DAO?
Actually, it's like a DAO community.
I love it. All in one. How are you both? Is it morning for you or is it the evening? Solomiya, I can see it's quite dark behind you.
Yeah, in Dubai, it's already 8 p.m. So let's say it's evening.
Okay, evening.
Yeah.
And Anna?
For me, it's like 6, so I'm based in Amsterdam.
Okay.
It's kind of evening-ish.
Evening-ish. Well, the night is young. So, I mean, it's only Thursday, so I don't know if you guys party on Thursdays. No
Work.
judgment if you do.
No, we party every day.
There we go. Work is a party. So yeah, I mean, girls in crypto, it's actually quite cool because I have two amazing ladies with me in this pod. But I have to say, Crypto Girls is a rare sighting. I'm imagining like if crypto is a safari or like the wild, it's very rare to see like cool people, cool girls. And I'm also excited because we have both BD and marketing in the room with us. So I know, Anna, you're marketing, Solomiya, you're BD. Yeah. And I love this dynamic because, I don't know, I feel like BD and marketing people are just the most fun. Plus, on top of that, you're a girl in crypto, which means you're already quite crazy. And it's just great. So, I mean, I want to start off with, how did you both get here into this like messy Wild West, I don't know, borderline sausage fest of an industry? So Anna, let's kick off with you. I saw recently one of your, I think, tweets or casts. You're like, I love BD so much that I started working in marketing. So
yeah,
tell us your story about that.
I didn't read that. But that was not me. Yeah, I was just trying to get an engagement though. But yeah, originally I used to work in business development in Web2. That I also worked in Web2 marketing, and then I switched to Web3 marketing. So yeah,
Okay.
Originally I got in crypto because of like friends, also family a bit. So it was just like brainwash factors around me. People telling me like I have to work in crypto, like this is so cool. And then I started being like more friendly with people, like trying to gather information about crypto overall, and then I just got into that. But yeah, my career started in Web2, in business development, and then I switched to marketing completely.
Okay, awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they brainwashed you.
Yeah, I would say that.
Do you think everyone in crypto is brainwashed to some extent?
Probably. Are we? A bit.
Hot take.
A bit.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. And Solomiya, I know that you've mentioned you've been in crypto since 2020, which is almost 5 years. Crazy.
Almost 4 years, yeah.
Almost 4 years. My bad. Maths is not my strong suit. And you chose this industry over dancing, which is wild because I assume dancing is much more fun. Firstly, what kind of dancing did you do?
So I was doing belly dancing. It's something really crazy. You know, when people know that I dropped belly dancing for crypto, they're like, wow. So I was dancing and traveling like all world. I was living like in 6 countries like Morocco, Vietnam, Jordan, Egypt. And in 2020, you know what happened? And there was no traveling, nothing. So I started to discover some new career opportunities for me. And I started to study investments. And one guy, he was with me on these investment courses, and he was sitting and trading something. I'm like, dude, like, what you're doing? He was telling me like, oh, I'm trading crypto, Bitcoin. I'm like, okay, tell me more about it. So I just met with him. One time we sit together, and that's how I was brainwashed to
Love
get
it.
into crypto. Yeah.
I love how this like asking you how you got in here is like, how did you get brainwashed? That's really cool.
Yeah.
How did you get into belly dancing?
Oh, I was studying at school, and actually, I'm dancing since I'm 5 years old. So it was like classic choreography. So later, I switched to belly dancing when I was like 16 years old. I started to participate in competitions, dancing. I was also a teacher. Yeah, I had the small students. Yeah,
Oh,
and after that, I started to travel and to work abroad.
holy crap, that's really cool. And now you're
Thank you.
working in BD for like different like crypto projects in Dubai. Am I right to say that?
Yeah, so I started actually as an ambassador. I was ambassador of different projects. Later, I was a business development manager in Crypto Girls, and still I'm with the Crypto Girls because like I'm with with Crypto Girls since they started. So yeah, and currently I'm working as a business development manager for a developing company. So they are building Web3 apps in Dubai.
Okay, awesome. Anna, Solomiya, where's your like hometown? I know you both travel a lot, which I love, and I feel like that's something I see a lot in our industry, especially because if you're not at like 10 different conferences and you're in marketing and BD, like what are you even doing? But yeah, where are you like, where's your hometown and why did you kind of like decide to travel a lot?
For me, I'm based in Amsterdam, but I'm originally from Russia actually. But I live in the Netherlands for like more than 5 years already. So yeah, I went in here for studies basically.
You
So
speak
I got my
Dutch?
degree in here. Not so much. No, to some extent, I do. So yeah, yeah, but basically that was it. Like I went here for studies, then I stayed in there in here, and then I just live in here, and I like it. So I think Amsterdam is amazing, and the Netherlands is an amazing country too.
Yes, yes, for sure. And Solomia, where are you? I think I saw something from Ukraine on your socials, or don't know.
Yeah, I'm from Kiev. Yeah,
Kiev.
from Kiev,
Ah,
Ukraine. So I left Ukraine in 2016. Yeah, 2016.
wow, long time. Awesome. So it's Eastern European girls. I love that. I love that. Okay, I mean, and why are you still here? Like, that's the real question. Like, what's keeping you happy? You know, like, what's the reason you wake up every day and do what you do?
Yeah, I can answer first. So I think it's like really inspiring to be in crypto. I kind of like I've read Brainwashed. We're like kind of like a sect of people who have like who kind of share the same
Facts.
interests and stuff. But yeah, also like being from Russia, being from Eastern Europe, like obviously crypto is kind of like goes against traditional banking and stuff. It's about decentralization quite a lot. So I think that might have influenced my vision of crypto quite a lot and how I got in here in the first place. So I think that's a really important point as well. I also work in Mellow Protocol, which is like very DeFi oriented, very decentralization oriented. So it's basically making the ecosystem or like the world a better place. Yeah, thinking innovation solutions, thinking in security, and usually like the people that I meet, also like in Crypto Girls, also in Mellow, in DeFi, like everybody's just so amazing. Everybody has like an amazing story to share. So I feel like yeah, it's just like overall a really inspiring thing. It's not just like working for a project, you're getting your money, like you're getting some stuff done, and you're just like out, like in Web2 a bit. Yeah, but I feel like everybody here, not everybody here, of course, but like many people are here for the idea as well. Yeah, and I just feel like that's really inspiring.
Love it.
Oh, like
And
it's such a motivational speech. That's how I feel like. So yeah,
you should run for some sort of, I don't know, like position. I will
sounds
post
like a
this
bit like
and make it a TED talk. Like,
you guys should go for crypto. Yeah, yeah, it may sound like a bit like weird, like what is she
no,
talking
you
about,
have
but
to
like
be.
that. Yeah, that's how I feel like.
I love it. And Solomiya, why are you still here? Why are you in crypto?
I totally agree with Anna. Actually, living in a city as a Dubai, it's amazing to see how they're regulating crypto and how they're adopting crypto and blockchain. And living in a country like this, it brings me hope that crypto will be really in mass adoption. And we can see it even in some consumer apps because, like the main idea now is mass adoption for crypto. Even my friends, I'm brainwashing them right now. Like, you need to get to crypto. You need to enter social fi, some social media like Web3. And yeah, because I believe it's a future. Yeah, it's not only about, some coins which will exist or some of them will disappear. It's about technology as well.
Yeah, I really like that both of you are like, I'm not just here for the money. Because, I mean, I feel the same. If I was here for the money, I would have quit like on day one because I got robbed. But, it's actually really interesting. Like, I think especially if you travel a lot and you like immerse yourself within the community, like even the wider community, like non-crypto community, and then also the crypto community, you see how like the real life use cases are actually going to, I guess, inflate and like infect the rest of the society for the better, which is really cool. And I don't know if I can say that for the US because right now maybe the only use case I've seen that's really cool that a lot of people can use is buying a $1 coffee with USDC. But yeah, like countries like Argentina, even Mexico, Korea, these places, like emerging nations, are really like adopting it with, I guess, like with open arms, not as like a disease that needs to be pushed out politically, but like everyone's very eager for a different system for changing the norms, like you said, Anna, like it sucks to like be stuck in like traditional institutions the way things are. So yeah, again, this could be made into TED Talk, so I think let's move on to something more exciting and less cringe. Let's talk about Crypto Girls DAO or Crypto Girls Club. How do I join? What is it? How do I join? And what's the vibe?
So anyone can join. Mainly, we're now, before we was only on Telegram. So basically, how history of Crypto Girls happened. It was founded back in 2021. Yes, so almost 3 years ago. I think it was a perfect time. And the funny thing that at first there was less girls and more boys. Still it was like crypto girls community, and only after maybe like social fi, when started hype with Farcaster, Lens protocol, we got more girls because it was like easy gateway for girls to join crypto. So now we have a lot of girls and anyone can join it. We have very cool vibe. We are present in Lens protocol, Farcaster, also on Telegram. Telegram is mostly Russian speaking, but we have very nice vibe. And we are official representatives of social fi of Russian speaking community.
Wow.
So we have a large group, and if anyone wants to know managing social fi like in Russian speaking community, it's Crypto Girls.
I'm curious, when you first started Crypto Girls DAO, you mentioned there were more guys. Like, what was going through their mind? Like, oh, maybe this is like exactly like this is where I can find some like hot, pretty. Like, what was the what? That is so funny.
Probably, yeah. Actually, the vibe is so cool. Even boys, even Anna, she knows, like she's in our chat. We have so cool vibe, no bad vibes. And girls and boys were like, we have a very good friendship in our community. And yeah, like this.
That's good.
Yeah, I think maybe the topics that were covered as well, like social fi, it's kind of universal, and they just know like, okay, crypto girls and like these girls, they're covering the topic. We're like the main knowledge hub. It's not like some Eastern European bots or like some weird community,
Right.
It's just like they want to get into social fi, so they're like, okay, who is doing that? Like, how do I create an account and stuff? And it's like a knowledge hub, so they go in there and they end up doing this, and then they're like a guy, but yeah, they're in social fi, so we're like, accept him, accept them.
One of us.
So.
I hope they didn't like.
Anyone can join. Anyone can join Crypto Girls. Yeah, you can even join our channel on Farcaster, Crypto Girls.
Yeah,
we
I think
accept everyone.
Even if you're a guy. Like, what kind of support do you provide? I know that it's like a bunch of different people with different skill sets, right? Like researchers, content creators, all of the above. What sort of like system do you guys implement or follow?
We have a huge diversity of community, our community, I would say it's not only content creators or let's say influencers, bloggers from Web2 who went into Web3. We even have girls who are trading meme coins, trading on Solana. They're real pro.
Wow.
Even me, I adore them, to be honest. So we don't have like exact system. I wouldn't say we have some exact system. We have a community, and it's well managed community. So if we have, for example, some project, we're just gathering like guys who will work on that. Do you want to engage? So yeah, it's more kind of like a DAO.
I see.
Yeah, so basically if you need some help and you like reach out in the community, somebody's gonna answer. Like if they know how to answer that, if they can help you, they're gonna help you, like by some guides, maybe some guidance around that. So it's just like the matter of asking really, and having some information maybe in the community that is like already available on some topics.
Yeah, awesome. And you mentioned you're like on both Lens, like Orb Club, no, Lens, same thing, and Farcaster. What do you think is like the difference? Because I've seen a lot of debates. Like I think Paris from the Avara team was like Lens is for the girls, and then Farcaster is like I said, honestly, my first season, I found everyone on Farcaster, like all my guests, they were all guys. I was like, okay, this is funny. What's your hot take on there?
Maybe the algorithms are a bit like, or maybe the community. Like what I also saw that like Lens was a bit more lifestyle content. It's like more popular in there. Like sometimes you can get more engagement with that. On Forecaster, it was like originally super popular, so like many builders joined it. And as we know, crypto is not packed with girls and packed with like crypto women. So yeah, maybe that was like the idea behind it of why Forecaster can be considered more like Twitter-like and Lens can be more like a closed community. Yeah, but I wouldn't say that's necessarily like 100% true, and that you can't be on Lens if you're a guy, or like you can't be on Forecaster if you're like a girl or like whoever you are, really. So
yeah,
for sure. Less division, more inclusivity, right? I feel like that's what the Crypto Girls DAO is kind of doing. Which is cool. Like it caught my eye because on Farcaster as well, it's like I saw like Crypto Girls, and it was quite, I don't know, it felt unhinged and cool to me. I was like, yeah, these girls are very funny. And they're wild.
Nice. Thank you.
It's a cool community.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you. Join us.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, definitely tell the Solana meme coin girls that I want all of their alpha, because cool. I think you mentioned that, I mean, there's always stuff going on social media, on the internet. Any scandals, any hot, spicy scandals that have occurred and are worth kind of sharing? Always down for some gossip time.
The biggest recent scandals, I don't remember the particular one, but since we joined Farcaster, as you told, like everyone is telling in the beginning, it was more for boys. So when we joined with the girls, there was a lot of rumors as, oh, these girls, they're not real, they're bots. Because, like girls posting nice photos and even writing about crypto. As I told you, we have a lot of girls, not only me and Anna, they're working in crypto. They're working like with Web3 projects, with DeFi projects. And still girls who are working in crypto, they can be beautiful. So yeah, so there was kind of scandal that girls from our community, they're not real, and we're just a bots who want, like to get followers, to get some airdrops, like this.
Wow. Did someone like DM you and ask you if you're a bot? And any of you, or?
No, personally me, no, but some girls, it was, they was like mentioning some girls, like their post nicknames, but now, everyone forgot about it.
But then I was like, actually, I was in Brussels, like during the conference, like the YTH, and then like some people were coming to me. They were like, "Oh, you're from Crypto Girls, or you're actually not a bot." I'm like, "Yes, nice to meet you too." So people were actually super, big about it.
That's a hilarious way to be approached. Only in crypto can you be approached like that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I thought you were
it
a
was
bot.
kind of funny. Yeah. But everybody was
But
super
it's
nice about it, so I love that.
Yeah.
But it's not only on social media. For example, my job, it's a business development. So part of my job, I need to visit events and, network, get partnerships. So I communicate a lot and I visit crypto events a lot. So sometimes people don't believe that like girls are working in crypto because 99, okay, not 99, maybe 90% of audience on these crypto events, it's mostly male.
Wow.
So they don't believe, yeah.
I wonder what we have to do. Maybe we have to start dressing like them. Like, I don't know, hairy legs, shorts, like a swag shirt.
T-shirt.
Oh my gosh.
Over there. I agree with that. You also like in real life, it's like sometimes people are joking about that and they're like being super nice about it. But sometimes also I did face some really weird conversations in some events with like some guys being like, or you're working in crypto, like what are you exactly doing and stuff. Yeah, and I've heard some stories of my girlfriends who were like going to some events and people just thought they were like models or something. So
Right.
some
Or
ridiculous stuff, really.
hostess.
Yeah, you're like, why? This is
Yeah.
weird. But yeah, I mean, not everybody's like that, but
I have to say, I heard like my girlfriend who's a developer, like blockchain developer, she went to some events in Asia. She messaged me, she's like, I kid you not, this event had like 8 hired girls and they weren't shy about it. Like they actually hired models. I feel like the events, like depending on where you go, I think maybe Europe's quite different, but certainly in Asia, like shit gets weird there. Like you'll have like cosplay maids like hired to be there. It's very eccentric. So I can see, two things can be true at once. They can be hired models, but also there are so many female figures working in the space that, just be mindful. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's a crazy time.
Oh, most of people actually are friendly at conferences. There are some cringe stories, but just little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like edge cases, except people, I see them on my like Twitter feed whenever they are because it's like great for engagement. We love the goss. Okay, I have a scenario for you. I'm not sure if I included this in our like initial agenda, but a man approaches you at a crypto conference. What do you do? What's your like
Say
initial
hi.
instinct?
work. We sell this
As a BD manager or as a crypto girl?
Okay, I guess it depends. Maybe you're in the conference venue. Like, what's your like initial thought there?
I'd be kind of surprised, I think, because I feel like people are a bit scared to approach you as a girl from time to time. I feel like that there is like a bit of awkwardness sometimes when you like face some guys and they're like, "Oh, what are you doing?" and stuff. Yes, I would be surprised because usually I'm the person that is approaching some people for networking. Like, it's not a
Right.
lot of times that they're like, "Yeah, hi, how are you?" and stuff.
Yeah.
So I would appreciate it. I would be like, go for it.
What do you think about conferences in general? I think just seen so many this year and so many like side events as well. Do you think we need more conferences? Do we have enough? Or what would you change if you could change something about the way that IRL events are run?
I think Solomiya is the person to answer because she's like business development manager.
Yeah, like everywhere.
The expertise is probably on your side.
So for now, I have been mostly on Dubai conferences. I guess we have enough. Mostly we have conferences. I mean, Asia, United Arab Emirates, and Europe. For now, we have more than enough. Because, for example, in Dubai, we have season. Mostly it's September, October, and April. So it's like 3 months per year. It's good. But I guess the level of conferences could be better. I'm talking about guest speakers, especially about speakers, and we need to get more people from Web 2 because like the main goal is mass adoption. So we need to get like more people from the street to our conferences. No, I'm joking. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
pull them
yeah,
in.
we need to do something like to bring people to our conferences, something interesting that because as a business development manager, I'm coming like every year to same conferences, and sometimes it's sad to see only the same people. But generally, maybe it's not only about conferences; it's generally about crypto. That we need to get more people into crypto, more people from Web 2 to make it like more mass adoption. Because even my friends, some girls also, they're not into crypto. They're like, Solomiya, please take us to some crypto conferences. We really want to visit. We want to see what you're doing, what people are doing. So we need to create something at our conferences, some workshops for beginners in crypto, who want to start, who want to get know crypto, who want to have wallets. I think we underestimate it. Yeah.
How do
That's a
you,
fair one. Yeah.
yeah, what's like the vertical that you're most kind of bullish on? Do you think it's the financial aspect, or is it the social aspect with like SocialFi and on-chain social, etc.? I think this is quite an interesting question to ask, especially like asking people from different parts of the world who see different people or are exposed to different like real life issues. Yeah, I'm just wondering what's going to be the way that we bring everyone in or brainwash everyone.
I want to say DeFi so much, but I also see like from the crypto girls community is that also like SocialFi was pretty big on bringing people in terms of mass adoption. So yeah, like many people who started in crypto started like with the crypto girls community. They started with SocialFi because it was just like easy, accessible. They didn't need to know much. They could just like do posts, and it was already like kind of like influencing them, and they could go further on exploring the parts of crypto. So that's also my opinion.
Cool.
I'm
Solomiya?
definitely bullish on DeFi. And it would be cool to see more consumer apps which will be connected with crypto and with blockchain. And SocialFi, definitely, maybe it needs more time right now, but SocialFi, yeah, also. But decentralized finance, it's so undervalued for now.
Right.
Because what is going on, like in global economy, on global market, I think crypto is still so underestimated.
Yeah.
What DeFi apps do you use personally?
Malo protocol.
Everything.
It's
Malo
time to
protocol. It's not an
chill.
ad. It's not an ad.
Because I feel like even me, I'm like a little scared with experimenting with different DeFi apps just because I don't have the time and the energy to like do my due diligence. And so, yeah, I guess it's like if I was to go back and like unenter the industry and DeFi was the thing to pull me in, I'm not really sure like what that mindset shift will be triggered by, right? Unless I was in a country with like mass levels of inflation, like something really, really bad. But for example, like I grew up in New Zealand, there was nothing really wrong with our, well, like wrong per se in that it was like affecting our lives in a really bad way, apart from taxes maybe, but that would really push me to the edge and like get me over the line with crypto. So yeah, like are there any like experiences, like DeFi experiences that you've seen that might just entice people who don't necessarily have a life or death sort of motivation to use DeFi?
I think life or death motivation is actually a really big motivation because like when I'm talking to people like obviously coming from I don't know, Venezuela or like some other countries or like also Russia, I would say this is really important for us to get to know crypto, especially like right now, especially in the modern world. And this is like a really big motivator of why I will get there in the first place. Because DeFi is not like easy to explain if you're like a complete beginner. And I feel like crypto apps can be like very weird sometimes or very difficult to understand. But if you have this kind of like necessity, also if you have some like knowledge available in that, then you will definitely get more into that. So this is a good question, but at the same time, also like in DeFi, working in there, I feel like everything that is working in DeFi, like how you explain this, how it's marketed, sometimes it's just not the best. I feel like it's very difficult to use these applications. It's very difficult to get there in the first place. Yeah, and it's really a job of people who are working in this industry to kind of like make it more applicable and more like understandable for users.
Yeah, it would be good to make it more accessible to simple users because now even
Yeah.
some crypto users, when they're beginners, they need some time, yeah, to know, for example, how to stake it, how to lend their assets, how to borrow it, how to bridge it to another network. And yeah, I think it will take time, same as with a SocialFi, but it will lead crypto, I will guess, in coming maybe like 5-7 years.
Yeah,
Nice.
also I think because the world is changing, so like at first you wouldn't necessarily think that, oh, I would need that, but in the modern economy, of course, more people are coming into DeFi. Just like with SocialFi, for example, like most of my friends, they just realized that, for example, like Instagram is centralized. They're like, oh shit, like is this is centralized? I can't post whatever. Like I need some solution for that. Also for me, like coming from Russia, I need some solutions. Obviously, what is happening in the world, it's like not the best, but I think it enables people to understand more what crypto is about. And this is just not some, I don't know, scam or like whatever. So more people are getting into that. So I think it's definitely better. Yeah. Also like hopefully better marketing as well. I think like last years I met some girls or some marketers on the conferences. It was not that common. But for example, this year I met way more marketers and way more communities have been shaped. So I feel like, yeah, hopefully it's getting better.
What do you think is like the biggest difference between marketing for like, you know, Web 2 or like legacy industry projects versus the more frontier, degen or unhinged projects that you find in our space, in the crypto space as a marketer? I'm very curious.
So you mean like what's the difference between some projects or like some projects or?
Is the approach different? There's like lots of different marketing, right? But I feel like the traditional tactics of SEO, blah, 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 these are still somewhat relevant, but also there are like completely new tactics, strategies that only apply, right, to our space. For example, the use of memes. Like what? This would never be go past the manager in like traditional agencies. Yeah, like what's your favorite part about marketing in our industry versus in Web 2?
Memes are actually working, I feel like, in Web 2 as well. There are so many companies who are doing that on Instagram,
True.
like in Reels. And this is, I think, quite a big thing right now. I feel like definitely marketing is way different in Web 2 and Web 3. And it's more difficult because like the instruments that you have as a marketer, there are like way less instruments that you can actually use. Obviously, like no Instagram, like no traditional social media, no paid ads. So this makes it kind of like difficult, but interesting at the same time. Yeah, so you kind of have to learn the instrument. So you kind of have to like see what the others are doing and what's applicable or available in your case, and then make the most out of it. But I also feel like it's cool when people from Web 2, marketers, they come into Web 3 and they're bringing their expertise and knowledge to this industry because there are like people who are like crypto natives and they're just building marketing the way how they see it. And then when a professional comes from the Web 2 space and they have completely different understanding, like the mix of it is just usually works really well in my opinion. And
100%.
this is what we need more of it in the space as well.
100%. I mean, Solomiya, to your point of like getting the Web 2 people over, we're not going to be using Web 3 marketing tactics to hit up these people. They're going to be like, what the fuck? This is so weird. I'm never gonna use this product. But yeah, and I feel like also like the role of BD in our industry is like a very unique one. I don't really know what business development like does traditionally, but I know exactly like how important it is to projects in this industry. Like, what would you say is a day in the life of a business development professional? Maybe it varies, but I'm curious to hear your take.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to add answer to Anna's question because BD. But when you're starting from BD, okay, so BD mostly it's working very closely with marketing as well. Actually, it depends on which project you're working with. But for example, me, I was working in 3 projects, and in all 3 projects, I was working closely with marketing team. So definitely it's visiting events, networking. Sometimes at some companies, business development, it's connected with sales team. I'm more connected with a partnership department and with marketing department. So BD and sales, sometimes it's totally different. So in my case, mostly it's visiting events, looking for opportunities for partnerships, because, partnerships, basically they drive industry. Because sometimes you can get very good revenue and very good growth, in terms of numbers, audience from very good partnerships, even better than from sales. So yeah, and working closely with the marketing team, developing strategy. So yeah, kind of like that. I would say I'm not working fully as a business development because you're working with the marketing team, you're working, like with our tech team. So you need to know everything basically. And definitely it's networking, just be nice, communicative, friendly, and yeah. And you need to have a lot of contacts on your phone.
How many contacts do you have on your Telegram? Do you know?
Telegram, oh my God, I don't know. I have 500 unread messages, private.
No.
Busy stories.
What?
It's tough, yeah. No, some of them
How?
probably are bots, but yeah.
That's
But still,
insane.
yeah, but still business development. I just wanted to add also that marketing in Web3, in crypto, as crypto is still evolving and developing, so marketing is still evolving. So we can't say that marketing and business development in Web2, it's totally different. So for now, we're facing like how our industry is actually being created.
I love that. It's hard. Life as a marketer is actually harder than I thought. I graduated, business school. They taught me, oh yeah, this is how you do like search engine, blah blah blah. Nothing. I use nothing really. Like I may as
I
well
can
just
relate.
have like what was I doing for like 3-4 years? Oh my gosh, yeah, I was just going to class, listening, turning in papers, getting stressed for no reason. But hey, yeah, that's life, right? It's so much fun. That's why I'm still here, because there's always something like to experiment, to, I guess, like, yeah, experiment, try, research, and it's so much fun. Never one day that's the same. Okay. Next up, I have a question about, I think this is kind of related to what we were talking about with conferences, but what do we think about the state of swag in crypto? Yay or nay? Is it good? Or do we need a refresh?
Kind of probably needs some refresh, in my opinion. But it depends, of
Ooh.
course. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, it depends really on the company. But what I see a lot is obviously just like black t-shirts with a logo. That's the thing that I can say from my perspective. It's just like every single company has them. And I understand like that's the most common thing to do. But I feel like even people that are wearing them and producing them, they're getting a bit tired. They're
Yeah.
like every single conference, I hear the same. So maybe like the black logo t-shirt is a bit
Yeah.
old. Maybe
How
that's gonna change.
do you know what percent of your wardrobe is swag?
A lot, actually.
But I feel like you make it work. Like I've seen your outfit pictures from conferences and it's like it actually makes swag look very cool.
Thank you. But there are
Yeah.
some companies with like a really cool swag in my opinion. But like yeah, I feel like I have a lot of swag to be fair. Yeah.
Shout outs to any companies with the best swag, maybe.
Hopefully Mellow Protocol because we're working on some swag at the moment. So
Ooh. Is that is
so I
that
think
your
it's gonna be
domain?
nice. Sorry?
Is that your
We're
domain or
excited to. I'm sorry.
I'm also excited to
You will
see.
cut it.
Yeah. I'm also excited to see what's gonna happen in the end, but hopefully it's gonna be something new and cool. Yeah,
Yeah. Is it
but
going to be
like also
yellow?
no, it's probably we don't have this color in the branding.
Jokes. Damn. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
mellow yellow. Yeah.
yeah. That's the vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like there is some really cool swag, like what Lido is doing. It's super like unisex and super chill, but it's super nice at the same time. Quality is also the best, and it's super chill and unisex, but it's not just a black t-shirt. So I think that's really nice.
Nice.
So shout out to the team.
Shout out to the team.
Yeah.
Solomia, what about you? Do you take swag at all? You go to a bunch of conferences. I can't imagine like you going with an empty suitcase, fill up on swag.
Actually, I'm very boring on that. I just have a very simple outfit.
I love that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very classic.
I have like some conference goer friends who they just conference hop, and I don't know why they still take all the swag. Like every time we go to an ETH Global Hackathon, they'll do a swipe, like a swag swipe. It's not a term, but I'm going to coin it. It's a swag swipe. And they go around, get their stuff, go home, and they wear it for the rest of the conference. And I'm pretty sure they just leave it in their hotel room afterwards. So I'm like, dude, what's the point? So yeah, we need more useful, practical swag. Yeah.
Always.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have like a kind of spicy question. Wait, are you guys in a relationship? You girls in a
Yeah.
relationship? Yes? Solomiya?
Me, no.
Okay.
I'm single.
You're single and ready to mingle.
Currently, yes. Currently.
This is like a thought experiment. If you had to choose to date either a crypto bro, AI bro, or a farmer, like a legit, like just a farmer, who would you date and why?
For myself, I'm dating a crypto bro, so
Okay, tell us how it
choice is
is.
made. Choice is made. It's fun. We understand each other. Like we understand each other. we have the same mood swings, you know, like sometimes I used to not understand what was happening, but then I right now really understand like some big news, like some protocol hacks and stuff, and you're just sad, like your family's sad, you know, everybody's sad.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Like
Yeah.
emotional support.
Prices are down, you're like the market is down, okay, this is shitty, so you're like sad together. Then it's just a happy day, the market is up, everything's perfect, the sun is shining. So yeah, it's we're vibing.
That's amazing. Do you say like instead of good morning, darling, do you go GM, wag me? Like,
No, not at this level. Hopefully, never gonna happen. Would not love that.
okay, so crypto bro, yes for Anna. Solomiya, what about you?
I never dated a guy who works in crypto or who is just in crypto. I think I would like to try it just for experience. As Anna said, it's always interesting, never boring.
Yeah. What is the Nah, this is not a good question. I was gonna say like, what's the dating scene in like Dubai or like, where do you think you'd go to find this like dream guy? But
It depends actually what you're looking for. For me, like the best date, it's something interesting and something to do together. You know, you can go either to cafe or restaurant, or you can go for some fun activities. We have a lot of fun activities in Dubai, just not only during summer. It's better to do during winter, even some outdoors. So yeah, it depends like on the person you're dating with. Yeah, but you can do a lot of interesting stuff here.
okay,
It's never boring here.
yeah. I
You
guess
go
with
to
the
crypto conferences.
Crypto, no, please
Oh,
no.
my husband.
or like, hey, you want to like watch the market together and like under the stars? I don't know, like.
Maybe if it will be bullish, yeah, but bearish, no.
Yeah. Why would neither of you date a farmer? Wouldn't that be fun? Like, hey.
I think that would be so fun, actually. Maybe I should become one. I don't know. Sometimes I'm just thinking about that. But
Sometimes,
like I live in the Netherlands, it's a very farm like country. There are so many
yes.
farmers in here, so it's kind of like inspirational to see them, you know, like being close to nature and stuff. So that's kind
Yeah,
of nice. Yeah, I'm not against it. I'm just dating the crypto bro. That's how it is. And
that's what's happened. You're both brainwashed. It's great.
yeah.
But yeah, I feel like the farming life or like the farm life is an end game for a lot of people. Because like you ask them like, are you going to be doing this forever? And they're like, no, I think I'll just get rich and go live on a farm, grow my own food. It's hilarious.
But I hear that a lot also from IT people. Like when you're
Yeah?
talking to them, like
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
so
yeah.
funny.
I've got some like colleagues like in Web 2 that are like,
Yeah.
okay, like when I'm gonna finish with this, I'm gonna go and be a farmer and grow sheep and stuff. And you're like, okay, sure.
It's so
Why not?
cute.
Yeah. I mean, what does that mean though? Because I don't hear any farmers saying like, oh yeah, when I grow old, I'm going to go sit in front of a screen for 20 hours a day. Like, that's,
I don't know. I don't know why they
Would
don't like,
never would
yeah.
never
Maybe they
happen.
should.
yeah.
We need the mass adoption of farmers too, probably. We should market ourselves better.
Oh, yeah, I'm bullish on that. I've actually met quite a few people like trying to tokenize like, or like tokenize the farming supply chain side. It's actually very interesting. So maybe, yeah, farmers, we're coming for you.
Brace yourself.
Brace yourselves, brace your forks, pitchforks. Okay, we are nearing the end of the hour, but let me ask you, Satoshi was a woman, yes or no?
Maybe.
Who
Maybe.
knows? Who
Who
knows?
knows? Are unicorns real?
Yay.
Yes.
Yeah, I've
Let's
seen
say
you
yes.
say this. Like I think your like selfie, Anna, like your latest selfie
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
like, where did
Yeah,
that
yeah.
come from actually?
Yeah, it was a meme actually.
Oh
So
wow, I'm so
yeah,
not plugged in.
yeah. No, please don't stay in front of the screen even more than me, chronicle online completely. Yeah, it was just a meme, so yeah.
Love it. Okay, and I guess just to wrap up, in interest of time, I want to ask you both what's coming up on your radar. I know, Anna, you've got stuff with Mellow Protocol. Solomiya, you're at every single conference developing business. So what's next? How can people like kind of keep track with both of you and what Crypto Girls DAO is doing for the industry.
Yeah, we have like many things, amazing things coming from Mellow Protocol. So follow us. We have the Mellow ALM coming as well with some great partnerships. So follow us there as well. You can meet us and talking obviously in DEF CON in Thailand. So like many conferences planned this year with some swag that I mentioned. Yeah. And for us personally, of course, I think you can find our contact about Crypto Girls community and talk more about it and about the future plans.
Sweet. See you at DEF CON.
Yeah.
Solomiya, what about you? Where are you heading to next?
So, apart of being a BD, I'm also starting now my educational courses for people who want to start with a crypto, because I give some educational consultations to them about crypto. So, I guess this fall or probably winter, I will start some courses because I have a lot of girls who want to deep dive into crypto. So, it would be interesting, yeah. And about Crypto Girls, we have a lot of interesting plans. I would say follow us on Twitter. On Twitter, you will see something really interesting in coming months.
Okay. Where are your educational courses going to be hosted?
So for now, it will be on Telegram. It will be mostly for Russian-speaking community, but later, who knows, probably I will make it also on English.
Very cool. Sweet. Well, girls, thank you so much for your time. I hope to see you around the crypto conference circle at some point, and we can exchange swag.
Let's do that.
Lovely.
Thank you. It was so nice to talk to you. It was a great time.
Likewise.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having us.